Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. Hopefully, you enjoyed Worship Wednesday yesterday. If you happen to miss it, I encourage you to go back and click that link. What a powerful song. Here's My Heart, Casting Crowns. Well, we're talking about planting, we're talking about cultivating the soil and not delaying, but starting to not procrastinating. But I think sometimes too, we can put the cart in front of the horse sometimes. You probably heard that phrase before. Like you get this idea and you're just like, okay, let's go, let's do this, and you haven't made the proper preparations, and you end up failing. I don't know what that is for you, and maybe it could be working out, it could be eating healthy, it could be an instrument, it could be a sport, whatever it may be. You get excited, or maybe it's financial stability, and you get excited about a certain thing, a certain fad, and you just like jump in, and you don't take the proper preparations for it, and you end up burning out. You end up giving up. Listen to what Proverbs says. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 27. Do your planning and prepare your fields before building your house. Let me read that one more time. Do your planning and prepare your fields before building your house. A quick fix is not going to um, have us grow spiritually. I know that that is our tendency. I know we want the greatest gain for the least amount of effort. And that's what you're going to get. The Bible even says we reap what we sow. I'm sure we'll do that on a daily dose in the near future here with Planted, our series. But if you are putting in your spiritual growth, just a fad or an excitement or just something to do, um, and you don't go all in, and you don't take time to say, Lord, would you reveal to me, Lord, would you uproot all these things in me that aren't honoring you, that aren't glorifying you? If you don't take the time to do that and you just add on, if your spiritual growth is just an add on, it's not going to have any stability. It's not going to be rooted in faith. And I don't know what the motive might be. It might be just excitement, it might be emotions. But what we have to do is we have to properly prepare our fields before we are growing. And I want to just encourage you. Like, this is why we're doing all these things, as far as that uprooting, that cultivating, and doing it now, not delaying, putting our trust in the Lord. That's what Proverbs chapter 3 says. I know we're in Proverbs quite a bit here this week. Well, that's a wisdom book here. You want to grow and you want to be wiser? Well, let's dive in to the book of Proverbs. We did it a couple months ago. We did a whole series on the whole book of Proverbs. And so I just want to encourage you today. Let me read that one more time. Proverbs 24:27. Do your planting and prepare your fields before building your house. There's a season in my life that I used to buy and sell cars, and I would have a list of rules that I created. Where I didn't. I made sure to go and look at the vehicle in person. I made sure that I did my proper research on if I could fix the car, and I had the proper tools, and I could go and buy the parts, and so I had a whole criteria that was actually written down, but I had it in my head as well. But there was actually, I'll just be honest, there was a couple times that I would buy a vehicle sight unseen, meaning that I would bid on a car and I would buy the car without even seeing it. And I would have to go and get a tow truck, or I'd go and have to pick it up. Um, that I already bought without inspecting it, without seeing it. And that bit me in the butt a couple times there, because I didn't listen to my own rules. And that's the same thing with here. Like, if we don't properly prepare our hearts, it doesn't matter how much we read. It doesn't matter how much times we go to church. It doesn't matter, because if our hearts aren't in the right spot, we aren't able to receive what the Lord has for us. So today, prepare your heart for what He has for you. Prepare your field, whatever you need to do. Clear your mind, eliminate those evil thoughts. What do you need to do to be ready for God to speak to you today? Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.